Good morning, Oliver here from Mansell McTaggart. You join me in a road called Hurstlands today. We're here to come have a look at this fantastic detached family home you can see behind me. This one's got 4 bedrooms and has an absolutely amazing rear garden. We back onto the wheeled school playing fields and in a nice cul-de-sac position. It's a short walk of everything and just presents a fabulous opportunity because the corner plot really is superb. So really excited to show you this one today. So let's pop inside and have a proper look. Okay, so let me just give you a quick tour of the outside before we head indoors. This is Hurstlands. This is a really nice, very quiet cul-de-sac. For locals, we're just off the bottom of Nats Lane, and you come into Hurstlands where there's just a handful of all detached family homes. I think they're probably built in the 60s, and they all offer great plots and double garages, which is an absolute rare find. The position is superb. There's obviously quick access on foot to everything. We back onto the wheeled secondary school, so the playing fields to the rear are the wheeled. Obviously, it's also a short walk of Billingshurst Primary. The train station's just a few minutes. There's actually a cut through just at the end of the road before the bridge, and quick access into the high street as well. So it's the house in the corner we're looking at now with the white double detached garage. And it's just worth me pointing out that the driveway runs obviously from the road. I mean, you could park nose to tail, maybe 4 or 5 cars, but also got a very large front garden. So the cut area you can see leading all the way up to the front door is obviously part of the plot as well. So there's absolutely huge opportunity to add further off-road parking or just widen the driveway if required. So worth me mentioning before we head indoors that obviously there's a huge opportunity to extend and improve this property, either with double-storey rear extension, double-storey side extension, maybe incorporating the garage and building over the top of the garage. Obviously it's all subject to planning, but we think there'd be a really straightforward thing to achieve, and the garden at the back is absolutely superb, so you're really not going to impact that by any extension whatsoever. So hopefully that gives you a bit of an idea of the outside. Let's pop inside and have a proper look around. Okay, so come on in. So as you can see, we enter into the entrance hall. There's a handy upstairs storage cupboard just there. Let me just pan around because you've got this lovely big window to the front, so that lets in obviously lots of natural light, gives a nice view over that front garden as well. And then off the hall there's a downstairs WC, as you can see just there. And which way round shall we go? Let's go this way first. So into the sitting room. So this is a lovely big room, and as you can see, lovely bright room. So it's got double aspect and obviously the central fireplace. And you'll see as I come into the room, it opens through this lovely wide arch into a dining section. And that in turn has got access into the conservatory, which again is a lovely bright room. Get a fantastic view, sort of 180 view really, over that rear garden, which I'll take you out into properly in a moment. So it sort of wraps around the whole plot. And you've obviously got double doors there leading out onto that patio as well. Then we move from the dining room into the kitchen. So again, nice kitchen breakfast room. And you can see there you've got door to the side and window overlooking that rear garden. Obviously worth me mentioning that there's obviously huge potential here, if you weren't doing extensions already, to sort of just knock this room through into the dining area. So you could create a kitchen diner, perhaps leading onto that conservatory, maybe separate the living room. So a few options. And then from the kitchen we lead back to the hall. So we've just done the loop. So let me walk you upstairs, top of the landing. Again, it's a nice wide landing. And again, the window lets in lots of natural light. So starting at the bedrooms to the rear, so we've got 2 bedrooms just at the top of the stairs, peel right. You've got a double back bedroom, again, lovely size. You've got fitted, or built in, should I say, double wardrobe there. And get a proper view over that garden, which really is fantastic. And of course, onto the wheeled playing fields. The bedroom just opposite that, I would say it's a double, obviously dressed as a single, but you could definitely fit a double bed in here. It's a very generous single room. And again, bear in mind, you've got the built-in wardrobe. That's got the same aspect. And then next bedroom we come to, again, probably similar size to the one we just saw. So very generous single or a small double. And that's got space, as you can see, for wardrobes, freestanding. And then towards the end of the hallway, we have the bathroom, or what is now a shower room. Again, very good size, good choice of tiles and things, a nice sort of wet room style area there. And then finally we have one more bedroom, which again is a nice double room. There's actually a sink in here as well, and wardrobes either side of this recess. And again, that's got the view over the rear. Okay, so moving outside, we're just leaving from the pedestrian door off the kitchen, come onto this side patio, and that gives access into the garage as well. Just show you inside the garage quickly. Obviously detached double garage, bit of roof space up there, and it's an electric up and over door. There is power and light in there. The closed door you're looking at is actually just a boiler cupboard, and there's access, pedestrian access obviously to the driveway. And then let me show you the garden. So the garden is superb. So very private. The other side of the hedge is the wheeled playing fields. And you'll see the garden extends to a fantastic size. It really wraps around the entire house. It's also worth me saying that this hedge must be good 10 feet, 8 to 10 feet deep. So obviously it's going to come into leaf soon and actually create a nice border. But if you did want to make the garden bigger, I think there's good opportunity to do that. But the garden's just a really superb plot. Obviously it's mainly laid to lawn. Got some nice attractive planting. You can just see the daffodils coming up. And it extends all the way around to this side here. So we're here about 1 o'clock. We're in the middle of March, and you can see plenty of sun on the garden. Sun's just up there. Where the tree is probably is facing, if I'm looking at the tree, I'm probably facing east. So the garden in towards the school, maybe that direction, facing north. So as I turn around, I envisage that the sun's going to set in that direction. So you're going to get lots of sun pretty much all day in various parts of the garden. And again, just pointing out the obvious potential to extend really. Double story off the back, single story off the back, potentially joining up, meeting with the garage. Just really lots of options here. A bit of a blank canvas.
Okay, so that's it. That is number 6 Hurstlands. Hopefully you like what you see. But of course, if you have any questions or want to know more about this absolutely fantastic opportunity, then please don't hesitate to get in touch.